So like Nyla and Christina has mentioned that the collective bargaining agreement is very critical to improving both the nutrition and health well-being of workers. From Nyla's presentation, we see that the direct nutrition references in the collective bargaining agreements that we analyzed are very limited, while the indirect references are well represented. However, this is our recommendation. We want to recommend positioning nutrition as the workplace and the workers' rights issue. And how do we do that? We do that when we explicitly integrate nutrition provisions into policy agreements, such as the collective bargaining agreement. And for us to see nutrition as workers' rights, these key stakeholders are important. The government, the researcher organization, employers, and workers and labor union. First of all, the government is very critical as the government shapes the national policy and regulates anything related to nutrition and workforce and public financing. And researchers like the WageIndicators and other research institutions should continue tracking the integration of worker nutrition into policies, as well as evidence on the impact it has on health. And for organizations such as the Workforce Nutrition Alliance, who is there available to support organizations that are willing to implement workforce nutrition, and of course are always interested in raising awareness about how workforce nutrition is very important. And for employers, seeing the benefits of workforce nutrition when it comes to the productivity, high retention rates, and increased contributing to the macroeconomy, the employers are being called to integrate and invest in workforce nutrition. And lastly, the workers and labor unions, whose voices, of course, are always needed every now and then, and also for them to participate whenever there is any program design in the institutions. So with that, we can further strengthen and recognize nutrition as part of workers' rights. Yes. Yeah, we also see that nutrition is sitting at the center of decent work, which is beneficial to all, beneficial to the employer, to the employee, as well as the government at large. Nutrition, when the workers embrace good nutrition or workplace nutrition, there's increased better energy to work, less fatigue, and as well, of course, improved health. When a nourished worker, there's this evidence that says that well-nourished workers, of course, gives to increase better performance and increased productivity. With workforce nutrition, you can see that it helps to reduce the healthcare costs, improve the productivity, as well as increase progress on the Sustainable Development Goals. And we are seeing nutrition at work as a thing of dignity and fairness. And we see that incentives, it's important for employers to prioritize and incentivize workforce nutrition because it has a high return, a huge return on investment, as well as improving the human capital. And not just that, it also has a way of positioning the workers or the employers to boost their reputation. It helps them to meet their environment, sustainability, and governance goal. So with that, we see that nutrition is very important, and we are calling different organizations to implement and scale the workforce nutrition. And the first place they can start by is by focusing on their collective bargaining agreements in their organization. Next. Okay, so we have, like I said before, Workforce Nutrition Alliance is an organization that is there to provide both technical support and handhold organizations, different employers to implement workforce nutrition. And this is our website. You can get more information, tools that can help you effectively implement workforce nutrition in your workplaces. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Oh, thank you. That's all from us. And Lina, over to you.